자, 킹덤컴 이어서 플레이해보도록 하겠습니다. 제가 왜 여기 있냐면 이거 마무리 하려고요. 걸작 누구한테 가야 되니? 아이 크레이즈 오랜만이야.
Bless you, sir.
책을
Have the
구해왔다.
book for you.
Well, I must admit, I haven't had an apprentice this handy in a...
I didn't even look inside.
You had a treasure like this in your hands, and you weren't even curious to have a peek? Well, I suppose it's not for everyone. This really is something. But why is it all covered in shit, for fuck's sake?
그런 사정이 있었어.
Let's just say the scribe didn't have it. It actually wasn't even in the castle. Under it, really.
Refining saltpeter. Boil wine and alum. Grind. Ah, of course, it makes sense. I'll study the rest on the way. Well, the last chapter of our story of
또
knowledge
있어?
awaits us.
So what now?
Charcoal. Sulfur from Hermes
사체
Trismegistus. So, as long as Black Bertolt didn't make any mistakes in his calculations.
What Bertold? Oh, God damn it, Crazer, what's going on here? I'm tired of flying back and forth like a rag on a stick. I won't be led around by the nose. Will you finally tell me what's going on?
Believe it or not, all this secrecy had its reasons. But now I don't have to hide anything from you. It's time. We'll meet with the others in the lair, and there you'll learn the whole truth. You go ahead. I'm going to get a few things ready here.
All right, then. I hope you keep your word this time.
소굴로 이동하시오. 아니 여기서 끝이 아니라고 이게? 이런 거지 같은. 자, 여기 근처인데. 여기다. 여기 전에 왔던 거긴가?
What'll happen now?
Our last supper, with only one but very filling course, awaits us.
Crazel, please. For once, just once, tell me what's actually going on.
And rob myself of enjoying your blissful ignorance? Not a chance. Tell me yourself, what do you think is going to happen?
Like always. You'll send me off somewhere to look for something, and you'll have a fancy speech to go with it.
He knows you now as well as we do, Miller.
I do tend to do that, true enough. But no, today things will be different. Bonnie will start today. At least I'll finally see if she understood my teachings. Bonnie?
First of all, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the whole gang for all the work you've done. We could never have finished the job without you. We found 2 new partners, you and Monarch here. It's good to have someone to rely on. So, it's time we started being honest with you, so you can finally learn the whole truth.
Not yet. Let's pull up that uppity bastard's leg a bit longer. That's the fun part.
얼른 얘기 안 하면 뒤지니까.
Never mind him. Speak.
All right then. This whole time, you've been... But, so you wouldn't go nosing around...
The miller here calls it tackets.
Tactics, you idiot. And everything worked out according to plan.
이거
With the
뭐냐고,
help of Hermes Trismegistus and his successors.
마그눔
we'll finally
오프스?
complete
Exactly, Bonnie.
Magnum opus. A great work of alchemy.
I see you've learned something after all. But no, the Philosopher's Stone isn't our goal.
Let's see then, Henry. What is it you think we're making here?
The most precious metal of all. Gold.
Well, Henry's not too far from the truth after all, don't you think? Attempts to create gold started it all.
Keep it short, Crazel. I just want to know what it is you're doing here. I don't need to know your
뭐기라,
life
씨.
story.
You're the one always asking questions. Once I tried mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. I almost shit myself, I tell you. Explosive black powder.
하야.
What is it? So it burns.
More than that. It makes a big bang.
a very big bang. But don't worry. We're all in on it now.
I couldn't continue my experiments on my own. But Bonnie and Zinnik did a few little jobs for me.
So he initiated us.
But we just still didn't know how to do it right and not blow ourselves up in the process.
And we used up a huge amount of saltpeter. And...
아니 괜찮아? 엄청 많은데? 안 죽어?
Looks like it ain't working.
I'd say it works just fine.
This will change history.
What? I can't hear a thing. But I'd say it works just fine.
아, 귀 멍멍한 거야 지금? 뭐라고?
White ash.
됐나?
You really led me on about the gunpowder magazine, didn't you? A golem made of dough, souls inside saltpeter.
Not exactly. It's all based on the real philosophy of the Jewish Kabbalah. I studied the writings, but they work brilliantly as a cover-up, don't you?
I really thought you'd have a golem made from dough walking around the mill.
Ah, but black powder is no less a miraculous creation.
So for the last time, Crazel,
I'll do what I promised, and what will most likely be my fate. I'm going to gather together all the knowledge I've acquired.
Uh-huh. And what about me?
That's up to you, Henry. Lord Samin has no hold over you. You know, the inevitability of God's plan takes no interest in people like you and me.
That sounds somehow hopeful in a peculiar way, I'd say. Now I'm even happier about the great thing we've accomplished here.
The ideal conclusion, I'd say. Maybe it's time to carry sacks at a different mill. But if you're still interested in learning a bit more, drawing from the well of
I know where to...
Indeed.
자, 뭐 그랬습니다. 다음은 뭐 할까요?
Go! Easy, good horse. Whoa!
한소 뭐하니?
I've been thinking about that torture.
And? Are you ready? Von Bergov will soon lose patience.
Let's do it.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you? If you're not guards.
My name is Henry, and this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
We're here at the behest of Lord von Bergov, but we're not his soldiers.
Vermin just the same. You know what? Let's try it the easy way. If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will happen to you.
Fuck off, bastard!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
자, 시작해.
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try? Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Where's that band of yours hiding? Tell us where we can find that damn band of yours. Now! You'll find out we're made of sterner stuff than those soft-hearted souls from the garrison. A lot sterner. We've been through countless battles and interrogated enough prisoners to know how to loosen their tongues. If you want to try our patience, then go ahead, stay silent, and you'll see what happens.
Nabokov. It's Nabokov.
I knew that. I was just seeing if you'd tell the truth.
Go to hell.
How did you manage that?
Old Nabok is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you!
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
He's with your...
Don't you dare say anything about my family. Do you know him or not?
I don't know him, you whoreson.
Then let me jog your memory.
Wait! Wait! No! All right! All right! He's with us!
So he's behind it. I could have guessed as much.
Bollocks! He just joined us! I was against it! Some puffed up cock from Hungary, or some other shithole, but his grudge against old Otto convinced a lot of people. And the commander too.
Why were you against him? Talk.
He was just... odd. Seemed to me he didn't even want to go into battle. What's the point of a fella like that, right?
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword! Ah! Ah! I don't know know anything about any fucking sword! Really!
Henry, that's not what we're here for.
He knows it. He must know about it.
Burn in hell, you filthy bastard!
He's not worth it. Stop!
All right. All right. Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Your leader. Tell me who he is right now. If you don't tell us his name right now, we're gonna fuck you up. And believe me, we can. Remember that time we found out who was leading those bandits near Neuhof?
Yeah. That was horrible. I thought you'd gone raving mad. So much blood.
But he talked eventually, right? Even if there wasn't much left of him.
Hey, hold on, fellas. I don't know him very well. They call him Jan.
Is that it?
I really don't know nothing. I ain't been with him long. But he seems like a straight-up bloke. He's got good ideas, and nobody would dare to go against him.
Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
But you will.
Go to hell, for Christ's sake!
Spit it out. Nice and fast. Otherwise, you'll force me to use this thing. And I don't think you'll like it.
If I Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Older! Sabine!
The groom. That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands!
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters, my innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Berghoff's side deserve to die.
But we're not on von Berghoff's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
They were our friends.
You filth!
What? Satisfied now?
I'll show you.
You murdered my people, so enjoy this, you sack of shit!
Ah!
You're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berghoff too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
How do you feel?
Jesus, Henry! It looked like you were starting to enjoy torturing. I didn't like that much, to tell the truth.
Well, we got a task and we had to carry it out.
I know, but still, I don't understand what got into you.
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes, good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nabokov, and that bastard Istvan joined them. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Bergov? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it too?
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
오, 이거 어떻게 해야 돼? 일단 비밀로 할까?
Well, that's exactly why I think we should keep the news about young Semin's involvement to ourselves.
당분간만이야,
I'm
당분간.
not so sure, Henry. Von Bergov trusted in us. Won't be tired as if he ever discovers we lied to him. But do what you think is right.
일단 사정을 싹 다 안 다음에 하는 게 낫지 않나 싶습니다. 자, 비켜봐. 그래서 너 이 자식. 이거 어떻게? 신문 결과를 또 알려줘야 되나봐. 일단은 거기 갔다 와볼게요. 세민에 가서 이게 어떻게 된 건가, 걔네를 꼰지르는 게 맞는지 안 맞는지 일단 한번 갔다 와볼게요. 뭔가 얘기가 있지 않겠냐고?
Easy, good horse.
그 아저씨 어딨어? 야, 니네 대빵 어디 갔냐? 아, 뭐가 없네. 아, 지금 뭐 싹 다 뒤져봤거든요? 막 걸리고 막 그러긴 했는데 싹 뒤져봤는데 뭔가 빼낼 방법이 없네. 자, 그랬거든요? 그러면 뭐 어쩔 수 없네.
Whoa, whoa.
왜 이 아저씨 어디 갔어? 아직 안 일어났냐? 아, 여기 있네. 아, 부지런하셔.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Berggrave
하셰크
Hashek.
성주.
I want him to...
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
세민 영주 아들이 도적들과 한패였습니다. 아, 어떻게 해야 되지? 도적단이 네바코프를
We've
점령했어.
confirmed the information. The bandits are holed up there. The ones who've been ambushing your...
And us as well.
We will take care of them soon.
아, 이거 어떡하지? 이걸로 일단
The prisoner
말
confirmed
돌려.
that Istvan Toth
말
is
돌려.
with them.
Ah,
Precisely.
I understand you don't like him. That he's only one man. I'm more interested in that pack as a whole.
아, 어떡할까? 꼰질러? 아니야, 일단은 넘어갈게요.
Your suspicions about the folk in the region haven't proved true. It seems the bandits are working on their own.
That doesn't sound right to me.
쉣.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, sir.
야, 이씨.
Nobody could be such a fool as to stand against you, sir.
Perhaps.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But, sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. We will wait until my vassals in the vicinity muster up, and then march on Nebakov.
Certainly, sir.
And, sir, before that, could we discuss that matter of ours?
Soon I shall throw a feast, so we can discuss the
다른
plan of
영주들?
attack with the other lords. Of course, you shall be my guests. But now, go and rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Yes, sir. Very well.
허허.
Henry, come for me this evening. We'll go there together.
뭐야? 중요 지점에 도달했습니다. 스토리의 중요 지점에 도달했으니 주의하세요. 키에폰과 대화를 시작하면 한동안 세계를 자유롭게 이동할 수 없습니다. 트로스키의 악마를 제외한 모든 보조면은 나중에 완료할 수 있습니다. 오케이. 오후에 K폰 경기에 말하시오. 지금 몇 시인데? 10시. 아씨, 어떻게 해? 갈까 이제? 여기다. 갑니다.
You've come just at the right time.
Looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of
전투에
pointless
나간다고?
small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure Von Burgov has good reasons for caution.
I hope so. And I'd rather get this messenger business off my back too.
Well, get back to enjoying life without the tiresome duties of a nobleman.
You bet. We'll live it up when we get back home. But now, let's go and hear what Sorotto has to say to us.
I'm hoping for some good drink and crispy roast meat while we listen.
Let's go then, before there's nothing but bones and empty pitchers left.
뭐야?
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
We have the same interests, Sorotto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals at Nebakov. And let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands plague our kingdom.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Rezig have an eye for capable and eloquent servants. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nebakov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will
얘가
lead the
진두지휘한다고?
assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is
완전
injured,
싫은데?
and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunately.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature. You're not offended, I hope. Ori.
Oh, perish the thought, sir.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory. Ha ha ha!
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Anything else you need?
주방으로 포도주를 챙기래. 편의점을 청하고. 뭐라고? 자고, 주방으로 포도주, 연회, 갑옷.
Go and enjoy the
What's wrong, Henry? Am I invisible or something?
너 어딨어?
You've got more important things on your plate than I do, Henry? Stop faffing about and get over here.
What's the problem?
What do you think? I don't have time for nonsense.
I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain. My God. I can't take another moment of that fool.
Nah, sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Burgov. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
You're welcome. I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
I get that, but you gave von Burgov your word as a knight that you'd help him. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
All right. Good night then, Henry.
왜 이렇게 얘 짠하냐? 계속.
Hey there, my friend. Got a moment? I'd like to compose a ballad about your escapades.
Have a poet among us, eh?
Me, a poet. I leave that sort of thing to Florian.
작은 대가리 해령하는
Women swoon in his arms,
완전 큰
and then
대가리인데?
men swoon in exasperation. There's a poetic. Aye, he's too big for his boots, but I'll pay him back. Aye, but if you change, but you have. Hey there, my friend.
아 여기는
Doesn't
뭐 다
matter.
할 필요 없잖아.
Junger Mann, komm her!
What's the discussion about, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Bergoff's men.
Apparently, it was the same man
Aye, no doubt about it.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nabokov, Lord Capon parleyed, but in fact it was none other than the leader of the...
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder that he's afraid we'll make fun of him.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again?
Ja, du hast recht. If I've offended you, Henry,
진짜?
but if you'd rather try you, that strikes me as a better option. Wie war das?
오케이
I
좋아.
understand. Let's play then. But
오 좋아 좋아. 말도 안 돼.
Was ist los? It's all yours.
내가 이겼죠 그래도? 나왔어. 오케이.
Mein Gott, warum?
That was a good game, friends.
aye, every game is good when you fatten your purse.
Lady Fortune gives and takes by turns. A few groschen, one way. Well, that's true. No offense, friend.
오케이. 잘 놀았습니다.
Shall we have a chat, bonny lad?
요한카?
I'm sorry, I don't know your name, my lady.
This is Johanka of Zhernov, Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm...
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't...
nothing more than a couple of silly misunderstandings.
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds... I'd love to hear about adventures right from
I'll be glad to tell you my story.
the best place to begin is at the beginning.
You're right, of course. It all began one lovely day. It's a long way from our home in Rat. We didn't have time for it. They killed without mercy. We had no choice. I can't swim.
Truly divine into...
Truly,
What can I say?
no doubt.
We were saved by a good-hearted old... Well, the brawl was started by even more humiliating. But it's true.
Bailiff Thrush put...
Yeah, like I say,
Fair enough.
I admit the bailiff was right to punish him.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you.
And rather entertaining company.
Yes, I agree.
Who do you mean?
Unfortunately, she did... But the easiest way to put that, would you escort me, Sir Knight?
Certainly, my lady. I'd be honored to escort you.
Excellent. I'm sure the learned gentlemen will excuse us, won't they? It's a lovely night outside, and it's a little stuffy in here, so we'll... A lovely summer night. It was horribly stuffed. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
뭐야 이거? 뭐지 이거? 러브? 러브 표시 있는데? 하이파이브?
I don't think you're the kind to fall for pretty poems.
Well. Finally an exception that proves the rule.
I'm no good at poetry anyway.
That's enough talk, silly. Embrace me. Let's enjoy this night. It wasn't made for sleep, after all.
아 이런 젠장할 반지 안 갖고 왔는데? 포도주와 갑옷을 전달하래.
What will it be, sir?
갑옷.
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword.
Aye, but that horse has already bolted.
What?
Lots of other knights were here.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't. I reckon you'll have to do the mending.
As you wish. But I'll go and tell the Chamberlain. You think he's going to get his fingers burnt because of you?
What? Ulrich is my friend.
And I have friends among the local nobles who the Chamberlain surely won't want to annoy.
All right. Maybe I was a bit hasty. I still have this left.
See now?
이거 싸가지 이거. 왜 이러는 거야 이 새끼 얘는?
If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
자 그리고 저거 가져올게. 기다려. 와인 어딨냐?
Greetings to you.
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Laura Capon, but I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get it, and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it! God knows where that cow's got to again. But don't worry. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me, and the lock got stuck again.
Who locked it like that?
Nobody. It's one of us.
What? Again? Sure.
Thanks. God be with you, sir.
이 밑에 있는 거 아니야? 아 위에야?
I apologize.
이건가? 걔 짠 거 같아.
I've opened this...
Really? I won't bother looking it again from now. Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. May the Holy Virgin... Take care then.
카트리나가 그쪽 도둑이었나 보네. 응? 첩자네, 첩자야. 한스 어디냐?
Hey, Henry, what are you playing at?
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Bergov sent me then.
I'm going to give that blacksmith Ostener a kick up the ass.
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me...
What about you? Ready for battle?
Ready. We can go.
Excellent. Mount up then. I can't wait till we smash those whoresons' faces in. Hold. Damn it. But so what? Let's go. I can't wait to put that fraud from Navarkov in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little fort in a trice. What do you think? What's wrong? Don't tell me you don't fancy going into battle. What? Or are you just bored of this real adventure? If that's what it is, your blood should soon start flowing again, my friend. I wouldn't want that being a...
자, 드디어 출정이네.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nabokov. Why dally then when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen! Open the gate! We're moving out.
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nebak was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
총이 있다고?
What the? My God! Where?
Shall we?
yourself!
Hey,
shoot, I'll get out!
Give me your hand!
We'll
Come on! For God's sake! Get up, Henry!
일어나.
Back off, bastard! Now he's really pissed me off! We have to get out of here! But we can't go back! We'll fight our way through! Quick!
Show your stuff! Nice strike! He's dead!
다음.
Fuck yourself!
Yes! We have to keep going! Down the path! We can't go back!
가자 가자 한수야. 다 죽이자.
He's dead! Not got him! Next!
Where the hell are
Capon!
you, Henry?
Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
제 케이판 아니야?
Chamberlain Ulrich! We have to help the fool! You hear, Henry? I need you here!
Show your stuff!
Mother of God!
Hey! Henry, cover up!
Hurry, you fool! Fuck! My leg's caught!
This is all your fault!
Shut up!
Fuck that! No, you don't!
I don't know why I'm bothering with you.
Don't spare him!
A bit more! Come on! Try to help me for fuck's sake!
My God!
Henry! Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here! We have to get away!
빨리
Go
와, 빨리
help
와.
him!
뭐해?
I'm here. I'll help you.
Fucking scum! Whoreson! Bastards!
Fuck me!
죽었어?
Ulrich's dead! Let's get out of here!
죽었어? 야, 울리 죽었네. 야, 그럼 어떻게?
Capon!
Stop messing about
Hans!
and help me!
Christ, I have to go to him.
잠깐만. 애들 돈이 겁나 많은데.
We'll be fucking sorry!
Do it!
Lucky tree! We have to find a different way! But fast! There are more of them behind us!
Hey, don't fuck around, damn it!
There must be a way through somewhere! Make it fast!
More of them! Show your...
We have to get away! They're coming!
뭐 어떻게? 가자.
Let's go down! We'll lose them on the other side of the stream! Christ! It's the same everywhere! What a massacre!
He's nearly got me! Nice! You haven't a chance!
Watch out, Henry! There are shooters behind the wagons!
공수들이 있다고?
Let him have it!
아.
I'll chop you up, you shit! There's no escape! Nice hit! Come and help me with this bastard! You're finished!
Bad luck!
Flank him!
Quick! Down to the mill and
nicely
cross
done!
the stream!
Hans? Hans! Look at me! Hans!
That'll do! We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon of Clutchstein.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now what is a coward turn to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel.
오케이. 덤벼봐.
If he's good enough, I'll let him live. So, my boy, let's see what you got.
죽여도 되나?
You think you can scare me? Not a chance.
Damn it, boss! You're good.
Shishka, you all right?
Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?